Hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my check-in and cash unstuffing for the month of June. Now, I had quite a lot of stuff happen in June. It was quite a very busy month for me. So I didn't get to update once I posted that cash stuffing, but I need a recharge first, so here's my cappuccino. It's already been my second of the day. That's how I'm faring. So in June, we had a bit of a huge event in our family. My grandfather passed away, quite unexpectedly, actually. As unexpectedly as you can get for a man in your 90s, but I was quite shocked, if I'm honest, because my grandfather was lucid all the way to the end, and he was literally up and about the day before, so it came as quite a heavy shock to all of us. And he was my last surviving grandparent, and I'm already in my 30s, so I am grateful to have had so much time with him, but it necessitated some international travel, which cost a mozza. So first of all, I have to unstuff the international travel and then the rest of the regular month anyway, because I still had mortgage and bills to pay regardless. So going all the way back to June. Yep. So June, I started June off with a lot of spending. I went home to see my parents and my siblings, and I got pizza that night. I think that night my elder sibling and his wife, who lived next door to my parents, had COVID, so I literally just ordered them a pizza and dumped it on their doorstep. I had some subscriptions come out. Then drinks, Aldi, mostly just food. Week one spend was low for me, $301.76. I did my rollover. Then week two, again, Aldi, and bills came out direct debited regardless of international travel, so internet, subscriptions, that kind of thing, everything on subscription, $286.15. Again, more subscriptions, more bills coming, phone, it comes out regardless, subscriptions, etc. $254.85 in the third week. And then by the time I came back, groceries, came back to an empty fridge, groceries, health insurance again. I have no idea what that was. Food. Oh no, I had dinner. I had friends over. So pretty much I spent for the month $1,118.30, and that's pretty much just not me being here. So bills come out regardless. So that's the story. Now I have to unstuff my regular spending as well as the emergency. So this comes off the back of a massive spend in May. I spent $4,022.05 in May. I had so many big bills come out, like the yearly insurances and all of that stuff. So at the same time. So, pretty much $1,000 and a bit for June. That's fine by me. So my international travel cost me $10,150. So luckily, this is what an emergency fund is for. Let's just go through and I will unstuff as we go. So taxes, no change. Superannuation is the first big thing. I deposited my superannuation of $5,000, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 went into my superannuation fund before the end of financial year. So again, just to reiterate, I say this often on my channel. In Australia, your superannuation is your retirement savings. It's invested, most of it, in stock market and all that stuff. We are only taxed at 15 cents per dollar for superannuation, so there is tax benefit to salary sacrificing. So I'm also self-employed, so I am in charge of my own super. So all of that got deposited, and I am looking very forward to having my tax lowered when I do see the accountant. So that's gone for the year. Bills and utilities, how much has to come out? $15 in the first week, $205 in the second week, $50 in the third week, and $80 in the last week. So I have $700 left. So that's $500, $600, $700. So how much is coming out? $100, $200, $300, $350 is coming out of bills and utilities. $700 left. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I'm trying to again catch the setting sun. So council rates, no change. Strata levy, no change. Medical, double check. I don't think I spend anything in the medical, so I should have 365. So 100, 200, 300, 50, 60, 65, 365, that's correct. Business, I think I did spend something. I did get paper, copy paper. $10 comes out, so I should still have $100, $200, $300, $400 in business. In Australia, the end of financial year is June 30. So 1 year of taxes, I'll have to go actually do the last quarter of taxes and then book in to see my accountant. Now, savings. This is where things went really wrong. Obviously, to pay for the international trip, I emptied out my savings. So I had buffer money. So $1,500 in my digital, well, all of my money is digital anyway, digital buffer. I had just finished my piggy bank savings challenge. So this one, I had $200 from there. I deposited it into my savings. My dice savings challenge, I had $200 also. So I deposited that. And I had emptied out my 52 envelope challenge, which was a slow burn anyway. But I don't need money sitting in envelopes when you need to pay for an international airfare. So of my savings, I had $3,700. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $500, $600, $700, all of that came out. That's gone, no savings. In my emergency fund, I had $20,000. This is emergency money, so in the event that, another once in 100-year situation occurs again, like COVID, I have at least, it was about 4 to 5 months of complete expenses, mortgage bills, etc., if I couldn't work. I tried to minimize the amount taken from my emergency fund, and I have only taken out $5,000 from my emergency fund. So goodbye $10,000 slip. Coming back is a $5,000 slip. So I still have $15,000 in my emergency fund. As a top priority, I will be building this up again. So $15,000 in my emergency fund now. It's painful, but it is what it is. Groceries, I pretty much just emptied that out completely and used it as spending money overseas. So again, $600 gone. Splurge. I did take money out of Splurge also to fund a couple things, just a couple small purchases while I was gone. So $90 has to come out. 50, 70, 90. Leaving me with 100, 150, 170, 190, 195. $195 in Splurge. Home and miscellaneous. $40 was spent, so still had, I think, toilet paper, things like that on subscription while I was gone. So I still have $125 in home and miscellaneous. It is expensive just to live, even though you're not here. So $125, family, because this was a family expense, family emergency. I took money out of the family fund. So I took out $150 and then $25, leaving me with, so $40 is remaining. I took out $150, $100, $150, $170, $175. It's gone. Family fund has $40. Gifts. I did buy some gifts to gift to my friends and stuff like that for when I came back. So I took out $125. So 50, 100, 20, 25, 125 came out, leaving me with $25 in gifts and hosting. Travel fund, completely emptied for the emergency so that I wouldn't have to dip more into the emergency fund. So had $700 here, $500, $600, $700 completely gone. So that's how I funded my international travel. Plus, again, I emptied out the piggy bank savings challenge. I also emptied out the new phone savings challenge. Again, I had 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 460 in new phone. Don't need a new phone as a matter of urgency, so that money's gone. I will restart this at a later date. But again, the priority moving forward is to re-establish that $5,000 in the emergency fund, and that basically $3,700 in the savings. Father's Day. My elder brother and I pooled expenses to put mum and dad on planes pretty much early. So it was the worst time of year to fly as well. It was a 4-day public holiday, internationally. So, and Father's Day is coming up, I think, September? So it's my father's birthday. But, sorry, Dad, you just flew business class on my dime, so you're not getting anything. That's getting wiped. Same thing with Black Friday. Yeah, I just started this. Screw it, I don't need that. So, done. So, altogether, gosh, how much money came out? Let's have a look. So, all of this money covers my international travel, my regular bills for the month, and remembering that I put $12,000 into my superannuation fund in June. This is all of the money that I unstuffed and that left my bank account And even though this is prop money, it feels significant. So, oh, I'm afraid of what the total number is. All right, let's have a look. 10,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 20,500, 21,000, 21,500. $600, $700, $800, $900, $2,000. $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $850, $900, $950, $3,000. $23,000. Gosh, that's a lot of money already. $23,000. 23,000. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. Oh, how clean. So that's in total what left my bank account in the month of June was $23,300. That is an unfathomable amount of money, even though it's already gone. So, gosh, I am grateful that I was in the position of having a large emergency fund, and I still have a reasonable emergency fund, but because again I have a mortgage and I'm only a single income, I'm a little bit more conservative with my finances. So we'll see. In the next couple cash stuffings, I think I'm going to minimize things like the savings challenges and just focus on building up my finances again in having another big buffer account, and again building up the emergency fund. My mortgage is going up every single month, so I have to adjust how much is in an emergency fund. I think the traditional wisdom is to have 3 months of total expenses in there, which I do have already, but again, my lifestyle I would like to maintain. So there's that. That is that very, very expensive month. Now that I'm back, I do hope to be on more regular filming schedule. I know I said that last month, but these things happen. So I hope you're all well, drinking your coffees or whatever your drink of choice is, and I will see you next time. Bye.